There are 11 characters total in the strongest Battlegrounds, and today I'm going to be comparing every character's ability to the anime as well as rank each character in a tier list to see how accurate they are compared to the anime One Punch Man. And I've actually done this video in the past, but obviously now we have brand new characters and brand new moves, so I had to run it back. And since it's the holiday times, I thought it would be a good idea to give away some game passes out to you guys. So 10 of you guys who like the video and subscribe right now and comment down your Roblox usernames will have a chance to win any game pass of your choice. So like the video and subscribe right now, and let's go ahead and hop right into this video. Alright, so the first character that we're going to be starting off with is KJ. And in terms of his moveset, we got Ravage, Swift Sweep, Collateral Ruin, and Spiraling Storm. Alright, so the first move that we have here is Ravage. So let's go ahead and check this out. And the way this move works is you pretty much hit them in the stomach and then you just like start punching them a bunch of times. And after you're done with the punches, you just kick them far away like that. So that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so this is how it looks like in the actual KJ anime. So like you punch them in the stomach and it looks like the same exact thing that we have in the game, bro. So you kick them away. So that's how it looks like in the KJ anime. Alright, so the next move that we got is Swift Sweep. So this one's actually like a combo extender. You just like pretty much just like do this and then you could like dash at them and like you know, extend your combo and stuff. So yeah, that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the actual anime. Alright, so this is how the Swift Sweep looks like. Alright, so the next move we got is Collateral Ruin. Let's go ahead and check this one out real quick. So you pretty much just do this and there's like a huge explosion thing and it actually does AoE as well. Alright, check this out, bro. Check this out. KJ is fighting against a bunch of people, bro. So he uses the Collateral Ruin right there and oh my god, bro. And last but not least, we have the newest move for KJ called the Spiraling Storm. So yeah, this is the newest move added for his moveset, and this move is actually a counter move. So we have an attacking dummy right over there, and if I use this move, this is how it looks like in the game, bro. So you pretty much just grab them and then throw them across the map like that. All right, so look at this, bro. So KJ grabs somebody and then he just spins around and like tosses them across the world, bro. That's insane. All right, so now moving on to KJ's ultimate animation. So if I use my ultimate mode with KJ, this is how it looks like. So we got the KJ text behind us, and we have these like, you know, voice lines and stuff. And yeah, there we go. That's how it looks like in the game. Let's see where they got this from in the anime. All right, so there we go. We got the KJ text behind them just like we had in the game. And yeah, we got the same exact voice lines. We got his hand. Bro, this is actually like really accurate, man. And now moving on to his ultimate mode, the first move that we have is Stoic Bomb. All right, so this right here is a Stoic Bomb. We got the little like, you know, bomb at the bottom and we do a huge explosion just like that. All right, so as you can see, this is the Stoic Bomb reference from the actual KJ anime. So look at this, bro. KJ's up in the sky. He's coming down. And as you guys can see, like the faster he comes down, like the more effects and like the more explosion he has at his feet. So yeah, this right here is the Stoic Bomb. Check this out, bro. The Stoic Bomb. That's actually cold. Oh my god. Alright, so the next move that we got is the 20-20-20 dropkick. So let's go and check this out real quick. And there we go. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like this is like the most iconic like KJ move in the game, bro. Even in the anime, like this move is probably like one of my favorite ones. Like look at this thing, bro. Look at this 20-20-20 dropkick. This is insane, man. So that is how it looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so this is how it looks like in the anime, bro. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like it's actually very alike. Like look at this. This is exactly how it is in the game. So this right here is the 20-20-20 dropkick, and bro, it works the same exact way. All right, so the next move we got is the 5 seasons. So for this one, you pretty much go into the sky just like this. This actually looks so clean, and you pretty much just pick a spot where you want to fire your 5 seasons. So I'm gonna shoot it right at the dummy right there, and once you pick your spot, this is what happens, bro. Check this out. Check this out. Oh my god. Like, dude, I can never get sick of that animation, bro. Like, that is actually so fire. So that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see where they got this idea from in the anime. All right, so this right here is KJ using the 5 seasons in the anime. So once again, he's fighting against a bunch of people. All right, so he goes up into the sky. Look at this, man. It says KJ 20 series, and then it should say 5 seasons. Okay, look at this, bro. Everybody down there is tripping out. Look at this. Oh my god. So yeah, this right here is the 5 seasons. It's insane, bro. It is actually insane. Oh my god. All right, last but not least, we have the newest ultimate move for KJ called the Unlimited Flexworks. And ladies and gentlemen, this right here is by far one of the craziest moves ever. So let's go ahead and check it out real quick. So this right here is the Unlimited Flexworks, bro. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh my god. So yeah, this right here is the Unlimited Flexworks. And you actually go in a domain in this game. Like other people, when they see you do this move, like they just see you in a domain. Yeah, man, this is insane, bro. This is insane. And then we do the final punch. There we go. Yes, sir. So that right there was the unlimited flex works. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so this right here is the same exact move in the anime, the unlimited flex works, okay? So look at this, bro. It's the same exact thing. Like, bro, I am pretty sure every single move has so far been identical, bro. Like, they're actually so identical, like, it's insane. Unlimited flex works, bro. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, bro, I'm pretty sure every single move has been like almost 99% identical, man. All right, so here we have our tier list, and as you guys can see, we have a bunch of different categories. We got very accurate, we got decent, and we got bruh what. So yeah, depending on the moves and how accurate they are, we're gonna be like, you know, rating them on that. So in terms of KJ, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, KJ was very accurate, bro. Like, I know it's not from One Punch Man, but like, bro, like it's very, very accurate, man. I'm pretty sure every single move was actually from like the actual KJ thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be putting KJ as very accurate. Even though he's not from One Punch Man, it's still very accurate to what it's from. Alright, so the next character that we're gonna be checking out is Suiryu. And the first move that we got is Bullet Barrage. So pretty much what this move does is you just kick them a bunch of times like this, and then you just smash them into the ground, and then they just get flung away. So that's how it looks like in the game. Let's check out the anime. Alright, so as you can see, you know, Suiryu's just kicking Saitama a bunch of times, and he gets him with the final blow right over there. And yeah, Saitama's just like, you know, unfazed, bro. This guy's just holding down his wig like that. Alright, so the next move we got is the Vanishing Kick, and this is how it looks like, bro. So it actually has like two variations. So you hit them once, and then you teleport to them again. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Saitama is just chilling over here, and out of nowhere, you're gonna notice that Suiryu just like pulls up, bro. He just teleports to Saitama and kicks off his wig. Alright, so the next move we got is the Whirlwind Drop, and this is how it looks like, okay? So you pretty much just jump into the sky and then drop down and like, you know, hit the ground. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so in the anime, you know, Suiryu's fighting against Saitama, and he goes up into the sky and then stomps the ground, and as you guys can see, like, the ground is all broken now. Alright, so the next move we have is Head First. So yeah, let's go and check this out. So you pretty much just grab the person, you go up into the sky, and then you just like, you know, tornado your way back into the ground. Alright, so that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see where they got this from in the anime. Alright, so this move is actually not from One Punch Man, okay? So as you guys can see, this is from Naruto, and it's actually Rock Lee using this move. So look at this, man. Rock Lee is fighting against Gaara, and he pretty much grabs him and then goes up to the sky, and then look at this, bro. This is what happens in the game. So once you're in the sky, you just like twirl around like this, and you just smash the person into the ground. And yeah, this is where they got the reference from. Alright, so now moving on to his ultimate mode, we have the Dragon's Descent. And pretty much what this does is you pretty much just summon a dragon like this. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it looks pretty cool. And the thing with this, it's actually kind of hard to find where this is from, but I think the best one I found is probably this one right here. So it's pretty much Zoro. Look at this, man. So he has the same exact purple dragon stuff, and I think it was either from this or from Might Guy from Naruto, but I think this one's more accurate in my opinion. Alright, so the first move that we got is the Grand Fissure, and for this move you pretty much just smash the ground and you like bring this like huge rock, bro. Look at this big rock, okay? That's how it looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's Suiryu fighting against Saitama, and he literally just like stomps the floor, and then look at this, bro. Look at this. He brings up the whole floor, and he just starts like punching Saitama like crazy. Alright, so the next move we got is Twin Fangs, and this one you pretty much just grab the person like this, and you just like hit them a bunch of times. It looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so this one's actually referenced from a game called Combat Gods, so I'm pretty sure it's from somebody named Jun, okay? So look at this, bro. It's the same exact one, and you just hit them with the final blow, and there we go. Alright, so that's where they actually got the reference from. It's from Combat Gods. Alright, so the next move we got is Earth Splitting Strike. So let's go and check this out real quick, and you pretty much just do this. So yeah, this right here is actually a cutscene move, so you know, it looks pretty clean, bro. You pretty much just do the same thing. You just like strike them in the stomach while there's a dragon, and there we go. They get flung across the entire map. So that's how the move looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so once again, this is from Combat Gods. As you guys can see, Jun is using something called the 1-inch killer punch, and he pretty much just strikes them in the stomach, and then the person gets like flung across the entire country, bro. Look at this. This guy went flying. And the next move we got is actually the newest move called Last Breath. So I was going to check this out real quick. So this right here is the Last Breath. Your heart goes on fire, and that's when you know you're locked in, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this move. This move is by far like one of the coolest cutscene moves right after Unlimited Flex works. It's insane, bro. It's actually insane. There's a huge explosion that happens right after, and that right there is the Last Breath in the game. Alright, so after searching for about an hour, I think this is the best one that I found, okay? So as you guys can see, this is from Naruto. So it's Might Guy fighting against Madara. So look at this, bro. So he has the same dragon, and what makes it like look very alike is when he does a drop kick. Look at this, bro. This is the same like animation in the game. So he does a drop kick with the dragon, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the closest that I found so far. Alright, so in terms of Suiryu, I am pretty sure his base moveset is all from the anime, but his ultimate moveset is where it gets kind of tricky, bro. You know, we have some moves from Combat Gods, we have some moves from Naruto. So I'm not gonna lie, bro, I would probably put this as accurate, you know, maybe borderline accurate, borderline decent, because the ultimate mode is not that accurate to Suiryu in the anime, but we'll put it for accurate for now. Alright, so the next character that we have here is Saitama, and the first move that we have is the normal punch. Alright, so the way the normal punch works is you pretty much just punch the guy like this, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so in the anime, Saitama's fighting against a bunch of monsters, and he pretty much just does a normal punch like this, and he just like destroys every single one of these monsters, okay? Alright, so the next move we got is the consecutive punches, and this one you pretty much just like punch them a bunch of times just like this. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Saitama's fighting against a monster once again, and look at this, bro. Look at these consecutive punches, alright? So he just punched the monster a bunch of times and just completely destroyed him. Alright, so the next move we got is the shove. So let's go and check this out real quick. There we go. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Saitama's fighting against this guy right over here, and he pretty much just shoves the guy in the stomach, and yeah. Alright, so the next move we got is the uppercut. So let's go and check this out. So you pretty much just go up to the dummy and just uppercut, and that's how it looks like. In the anime, as you guys can see, Saitama's just over here locked in, bro. This guy has his like fist curled up and stuff, and he just uppercuts some monster. Look at that. Alright, so moving on to the ultimate mode, we have the ultimate animation, which is this right over here. And for this, I couldn't really find anything, so I think like the devs just like came up with that themselves. But let's go ahead and move on to the first move, which is going to be the death counter. So right over here, I have an attacking dummy, so I'm gonna put on my death counter, and let's go ahead and get punched. Alright, so this right here is how the death counter looks like in the game. And bro, I was like hearing a lot of people say that they're gonna be changing this animation soon, so I'm not gonna lie, like I'm actually excited to see if they actually change that. But let's go ahead and see how that looks like in the anime. Alright, so Saitama's fighting against Genos, okay? So Genos and Saitama are fighting, and look at this. Saitama literally just teleports behind Genos, and bro, Genos knows he's cooked. He hits him with a death counter, but the thing is, he stops at the last second, bro. Look at this. Genos' life, like, just flashed before his eyes, bro. Alright, so the next move we got is the table flip, so let's go and check this out. So you pretty much just, like, you know, smash your hand into the ground, and you pretty much just, like, you know, flip the ground up. Alright, so that's how the table flip looks like in the game. Alright, so this is how it looks like from the anime. So I'm pretty sure this is like a fan animation or something, but look at this, bro. Alright, so now moving on to the serious punch. Alright, so let's go and check this out real quick. So this right here is the serious punch. Alright, so you pretty much just like, you know, charge up your punch, and then you just smack everything in your way. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Saitama is about to use it right over here, and look at this, man. This right here is the serious punch. Alright, last but not least, we have the omnidirectional punch. So for this one, you pretty much just like kick down like this, and you go up into the sky. All right, you go up into the sky like this, and you pretty much just go from rock to rock. Look at this, bro. I'm jumping from rock to rock just like this, and at the very end, this is what happens, okay? That right there is the omnidirectional punch. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, it works the same exact way. So look at this, man. We have the same, like, you know, punches and stuff, but it looks like Garo, like, ran away. And in this update, we actually got 3 new variations for Saitama's, like, serious mode. So we have the serious trash can, the serious slap, and the serious sneeze. In terms of the serious trash can, I haven't really found any reference for this. I think, like, they just made this up themselves. So I couldn't really find anything for that, but let's move on to the serious slap. All right, so moving on to the serious slap. So pretty much the way you do this is you have to like get a uppercut, and once you get an uppercut, there's like some mosquito that pops up on your screen, and you try to get this mosquito like that, and then the last final blow is a slap to the face, okay? So you just slap them in the face like that. There's actually a reference for this one, so let me show you guys where they got this from. Alright, so as you guys can see, there's some mosquito person fighting Genos, and Saitama just pulls up and slaps the mosquito girl, alright? Alright, so now moving on to the serious sneeze. So the way you do this one is you just get a wall combo, so let me go ahead and just get one real quick, and look at this, man. This right here is a serious sneeze. Look how far they got flung away. Alright, so this right here is Saitama using the serious sneeze. So my boy just sneezes, and look at all the destruction. Alright, so in terms of Saitama, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel like his moveset was actually very accurate to the anime, bro. So I'm gonna be putting him as very accurate for now. Alright, so now moving on to Garo. The first move that we got is the flowing water. So let's go ahead and check this out. So you pretty much just grab the person like this, and you just hit them a bunch of times. We have those like little after images as well. So that's how it looks like in the game. Let's check out the anime. Alright, so as you can see, Garo is fighting against some guy right over here, and he gets punched in the face on purpose. And this right here is the flowing water that he's about to use, bro. Look at this. This is the flowing flowing water. This thing is insane, bro. So yeah, man, this right here is the flowing water by Garo. He's just like hitting the person a bunch of times, and it looks insane, bro. All right, so the next move we got is lethal whirlwind stream. So for this one, you pretty much just grab the person like this, and then you just like smash them into the ground. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo actually uses this against the Moomin Rider, I'm pretty sure. All right, so the next move we got is Hunter's Grasp. And for this one, you pretty much just like stomp your foot and then just throw the person like that. And after searching for hours, I couldn't really find a reference for this move. I think the devs just kind of like made this one themselves. But let's move on to the next move, which is going to be Praise Peril. And obviously, as you guys know, this one is actually a counter move as well. So let me go ahead and just counter this dummy. Oh my god, bro, how did I miss that? Bro, are you not able to counter a dummy no more? I actually cannot counter this dummy right now. I'm not even trolling, bro. All right, let's try this one more time. So the Praise Peril. So as you guys can see, you pretty much just hit them like this. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo's fighting this guy right over here, and he pretty much catches him with the Praise Peril. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is more like, you know, similar to Garo's like Praise Peril finisher. So look at this, bro. So this right here is the Praise Peril finisher. You see how I punched the person the same way, you know, Garo kind of did in the anime? I think it's just more similar in my opinion, bro. But let's move on to the ultimate mode. All right, so Garo's ultimate mode is called Rampage, and the ultimate like animation is pretty much this right over here. You pretty much just like smash the ground. There's a bunch of rocks and stuff as well. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo looks pretty mad, and then he smashes the ground. All right, so the first move we got is the Water Stream Cutting Fist. So for this one, it's pretty much like consecutive punches, but Garo version. That's how it looks like. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo's using it against this guy. All right, so the next move that we got here is the Final Hunt. And for this one, you pretty much just go up into the sky and then just smash them into the ground just like that. All right, so after searching for like 30 minutes, I couldn't really find a reference for this one. So I think they just kind of made this one up themselves as well. But let's move on to the next move. All right, so the next move that we got is Rock Splitting Fist. And this one, you pretty much just do this right over here and then you just fling them away. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo's using it against this guy right over here. All right, but last but not least, we have Crushed Rock. And this one, you pretty much just like, you know, dash towards the person like this and then just like slam them into the ground. And to be honest, for this one, I couldn't really find a reference either from the anime. I think they just kind of made this themselves, but they actually made a variant as well. So if you use this move while you're close up to the person, it's actually a new variation now. So yeah, that's actually a cool thing to know as well. But like I did say, I couldn't really find a reference for any of these moves. So let's go ahead and just move on to the next character. All right, before we move on to the next character, I forgot to like actually rate this character. So Garo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. At least none of his moves are from like other animes. So, you know, all the moves are from One Punch Man or like, you know, just uniquely made. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think I might put Garo as accurate too. All right, so Garo is gonna be accurate as well. All right, so the next character that we're gonna be checking out is Child Emperor. All right, so as you guys can see, we got the Child Emperor moveset right over here, and the first move we got is Web Boom. All right, so for this move, you pretty much just spawn in a little like spider robot like this, and then the spider robot just explodes. Okay, so that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see where they got this from in the anime. All right, so this is actually from Spider-Man. Okay, so surprisingly, I couldn't find anything else in like any other like anime and stuff, but I think this is the closest I found so far. All right, so the next move that we have is Plasma Cannon, and this one you pretty much just like, you know, charge it up. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's pretty similar to Blitz Shot, and that's how it looks like in the game. And guys, once again, after searching for like 30 minutes straight, I was not able to find anything for this character, okay, or this move I should say. So I think they kind of made this one up themselves as well. So let's move on to the next move. All right, so the next move that we have here is Trinity Tear. So you pretty much just have all your robot arms like this, and then you backflip and just smack them into the ground. So you front flip and smack them into the ground. All right, so this one I actually found in a game. All right, so as you guys can see, it's the same like robotic arms that, you know, Child Emperor has, and you just like smash them up like this. And last but not least, we have the Double Trouble. So this one, you pretty much just like, you know, grab the person and then you throw them. And then another robot just spawns out of nowhere like this, bro. Look at this robot, bro. So the robot just comes out of nowhere and like you just tag team with the robot. And the reference I found for this one is pretty much this right over here. So as you guys can see, there's like some robot thing right over here. And then the robot pretty much just like jumps towards the enemy. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think this is like the most identical thing I found so far. So yeah, that's that right there. And obviously, as you guys know, Child Emperor does not have an ultimate mode, so let's go ahead and just rank this character now. All right, so I just realized I forgot to put an icon for Child Emperor, but we're just gonna like pretend that we have one. So let's just pretend that we have Child Emperor right over here, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think I'm gonna put Child Emperor as decent. All right, so Child Emperor is gonna be rated as decent because, like, you know, I couldn't really find anything, and yeah. All right, so the next character that we have here is Speed O Sound Sonic, and the first move we got is Flash Strike. So the way this move works is you pretty much just like, you know, strike to the person like that. All right, so so in the anime, as you guys can see, Sonic actually like, you know, dashes through the person like this and just cuts up the snake a bunch of times. Alright, so the second move we got is whirlwind kick. So the way this one works is you pretty much just like drop to the person and just like, you know, drop kick them down into the ground. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Sonic is fighting against Saitama, and then like, you know, Saitama's just standing there, bro. Like, he is not bothered at all. And then you know, Sonic comes to attack him and he realizes it's too late, bro. Look at this. The thing Saitama does right after is insane. Look what Saitama does, bro. It's not looking good for Sonic, bro. Sonic is cooked. Alright, so the next move that we got is scatter. And the way this move works is you pretty much just like, you know, slash them with your sword a bunch of times like that. And in the anime, this is how it looks like, okay? So Sonic is fighting against a bunch of people like this, and he just like slashes through all of them like this. He's just moving around, slashing everybody in his path. Alright, so the next move that we have is explosive shuriken. So you pretty much just throw a shuriken just like this, and you could also jump and throw a shuriken as well. So there's actually two variations of it, but let's move on to the anime now. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Sonic just threw a bunch of exploding shurikens like this, and he caught some people lacking. Alright, so now moving on to the ultimate mode of Sonic. So let's go ahead and use this real quick, and as you guys can see, this is how it looks like, okay? So you pretty much just dash around with a bunch of after images, and they actually changed like the aura for this. Look at this, bro. Like, I'm like tweaking out, bro. Like, I'm teleporting left, right, left, right, left, right. Alright, so after searching for like 20 minutes, unfortunately, there is no like reference for this. I think they just made this up themselves, but let's move on to the first move, which is Twin Blade Rush. Alright, so for this one, you pretty much just slash through them a bunch of times. You go up into the sky like this, and then you do the final blow. So that right there is the Twin Blade Rush. Let's see how they got that in the anime. Alright, so surprisingly, once again, I was not able to find anything for that move. So let's move on to the next one, which is gonna be straight on. Alright, so for this move, you pretty much just start sprinting like really fast like this, and then you do the final blow. So you slash through the person just like that. So that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Sonic is running super fast, bro. Look how fast he's running. So this is the straight on in the anime. And the next move that we got is Carnage. So the way this move works is you pretty much go into the sky and you just throw a bunch of like shurikens into the floor like that. Alright, so in the anime, Sonic actually uses this against Saitama. So he throws a bunch of shurikens down, and yeah, so this is where they got the Carnage move from, alright? Alright, last but not least, we have the fourfold flash strike. And the way this move works is you pretty much have like after images like this, and then you just slash through your opponents. Alright, so this is how it looks like in the anime, okay? So Sonic is fighting against Genos, and he has like a bunch of after images like this. And yeah, Genos is pretty confused, bro. Look at Genos. Like, this guy is tripping out. So he has a bunch of after images, and then he's gonna like strike him, and that's how they got it, bro. Alright, so now moving on to the ranking. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you know, there was a lot of moves that I couldn't really find for Sonic, but at least they were all from the actual One Punch Man anime. So I'm gonna be putting Sonic as a decent right beside Child Emperor. Alright, so the next character that we have here is Metal Bat, and the first move that we got is Home Run. Alright, so the way this move works is you pretty much just like hit them up in the sky with your bat, and then you just smack them like that. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Metal Bat is fighting against some dude right here, and he has his bat, and yeah, he's gonna go ahead and do the home run move, okay? So he just like smashes the guy like this. And the next move that we have is Beatdown. And for this one, you pretty much just grab the person and you just like smack them a bunch of times with your bat and then smash them down. And in the anime, Metal Bat is fighting against Garo, and he's like striking his bat like super fast, bro. Look how fast he's swinging his bat. Alright, so the next move that we have is Grand Slam, and for this one, you pretty much just jump towards your opponent and then just like smash them down with your bat. Alright, so once again, Metal Bat is fighting against Garo, and he jumps towards Metal Bat, but like, you know, Garo like catches him blacking, bro. Alright, so the next move that we got is the Foul Ball. So for this one, you pretty much just like grab them like this, and you know, you just hit them with your bat. And there's actually a second variation as well. So the second variation is this one right over here, where you just like hit a rock towards your opponent. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo like hits a sewer thing towards Metal Bat, and then Metal Bat like hits it right back, alright? So now moving on to the ultimate mode. Metal Bat's ultimate mode is called Pumped Up, and you pretty much just smack yourself in the head with your bat. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Metal Bat actually does this to power up. So every time he smacks himself in the head with a bat, he pretty much just powers up. And the first move that we have is Savage Tornado. So this one, you pretty much just spin around in a tornado with your bat. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, bro. Like, it actually looks pretty clean. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Metal Bat is using this against Garo. So he pretty much has a big tornado with his bat. Alright, so the next move that we have is Brutal Beatdown. And for this one, you pretty much just grab the person. Alright, so look at this, bro. You grab the person, you hit them a bunch of times. Alright, I'm not done with you, bro. I am not done with you. So you keep hitting them, you keep hitting them, and last but not least, you just jump towards them and smack them down with your bat, alright? Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Metal Bat is fighting against Garo once again. And look at this, bro. So he's trying to land the combo, but like Garo just keeps dodging everything. Alright, so the next move that we have is Strength Difference. So let's go ahead and just check this out real quick. And boom, there we go. That's the strength difference right there. You just smack them with your bat like that. Alright, so in terms of the anime, I think this is like the most identical thing I found. So yeah, this is it right here, bro. Alright, so the final blow, and there we go. Alright, so last but not least, least, we have the death blow. So for this one, we need an attacking dummy. So we got an attacking dummy right over here. So let's go ahead and use this. And as you guys can see, this right here is the death blow. So look at this, man. All right, you go behind the person like this, and then you pretty much just like smack your bat down on their face, and yeah, they're cooked, bro. So that right there is the death blow. Let's go ahead and check out how that looks like in anime. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Garo and Metal Bat are fighting once again, and then Metal Bat teleports behind Garo, and look at that, bro. It's the same exact animation and everything, bro. All right, so in terms of Metal Bat, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel like his moveset was actually like pretty accurate, bro. Like it was actually like very accurate, so I'm gonna be putting it as accurate. I don't think I'll put it as very accurate, but I think I'll put it as accurate, okay? All right, so the next character that we have here is Atomic Samurai, and the first move that we have is Quick Slice. All right, so the way this move works is you pretty much just step back and then, you know, cut the person up a bunch of times like that. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Atomic Samurai is fighting against this big monster right over here, and look at him, bro. He's just like quickly slicing up like every single limb of the monster real quick. He's still going too. Look at that, bro. All right, so the next move that we have here is Atmos Cleave. So let's go ahead and check this out real quick. You pretty much just go up into the sky and then you just smack them back down like that. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Atomic Samurai is fighting against the same monster, and he pretty much just uses the Atmos Cleave right there. All right, so the next move that we have is Pinpoint Cuts, and the way this one works is you pretty much just dash towards your opponent and just smack them like that. And there's actually a variant where you can do it from the sky, so if I jump and use the move, that's how it looks like as well. So yeah, that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see how this looks like in the anime. All right, so check this out. Atomic Samurai just quickly slices his head off. All right, so the next move that we have is Split Second Counter, which is obviously a counter move. So let's go ahead and check this out real quick. And there we go. So you pretty much just slash towards your opponent, and there's actually one more variation of this where it has a finisher. So the weakest dummy is pretty low, and if I use this when he's low, you're gonna notice that it has a brand new animation now. All right, so that's that right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this looks like in the anime. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Atomic Samurai teleports behind the monster and then just like cuts up the monster like that. All right, so Atomic Samurai's ultimate mode is called Scorching Blade, and if we use it, you pretty much just notice that you have fire on your sword, and you pretty much just do this. All right, so you just like spin around with fire, and then you just cause a big explosion. Okay, all right, so this is actually inspired from Demon Slayer. Okay, so it's not from One Punch Man, but it's from Demon Slayer. So as you guys can see, we got Rengoku right over here. All right, so the first move that we have is Sunset, and for this move, you pretty much just like, you know, slash them up a bunch of times like this, and then at the very end, there's a big explosion that happens just like this. As you guys can see, Rengoku is fighting against Akaza once again, and this is where they actually got the reference from. So yeah, right here, look at this. All right, so the next move that we have is Sunrise. So for this one, obviously it's a cutscene move. You pretty much just do this, and then you just like cut them up a bunch of times with your sword. It looks pretty clean, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It looks pretty clean. All right, I'm not gonna lie. After searching for like a couple minutes, bro, I was not able to find anything for Sunrise, but let's go back to the second move, which is Solar Cleave. And the way this move works is you pretty much just dash with your sword and you just like slash them up a bunch of times. All right, so once again, this is from Demon Slayer, okay? So as you guys can see, Akaza and Rengoku are fighting once again, and I am pretty sure this is where they got the reference from. So check this out, man. Check this out. Oh my god. All right, last but not least, we have the Atomic Slash, and the way this one works is you pretty much just do this, and you go into the person's body where like their atoms are, and you just slash their atoms, bro. Look at this. That's insane. All right, so the reference I found for this one is this right over here. I'm not sure if this is actually it, but I'm assuming this is probably the closest thing. I have no idea, bro. But yeah, this guy's just chopping up like the atoms in an apple or something. I have no idea what's going on. All right, I'm not a scientist. All right, so in terms of Atomic Samurai, I don't know where I'm gonna put him, bro. Like his ultimate moveset is pretty much all from Demon Slayer and stuff, but I think I'm gonna put him like right beside Child Emperor, bro. All right, I think it was okay. You know, it wasn't too bad, but there was a lot of stuff that was not from the anime, okay? All right, so the next character that we have is Genos, and the first move that we have is Machine Gun Blows. All right, so the way this works is pretty much like consecutive punches, but Genos version, you just smack them a bunch of times and they just get flung away. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Genos is using this against Saitama, and the next move that we have is Ignition Burst, and the way this one works is you pretty much just do this right here, and there's actually a finisher for this as well that came out in this update, but let's go ahead and check out how it looks like in the anime. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Genos uses Ignition Burst to like open up like a wall or something. All right, so the next move that we have is Blitz Shot, and the way this one works is you pretty much just charge up like a fireball and then you just like shoot it out of your hand like that. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Genos is using this to fight against some guy. All right, so the next move that we have is Jet Dive, and the way this one works is you go in the sky and then you dive down. All right, so you just smack them into the ground and there's like a big explosion that happens. So let's check out how this looks like in the anime. All right, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Genos is in the sky and then he just jet dives towards the ground against Saitama like that. Alright, so Genos' ultimate mode is called maximum energy output, and this is how it looks like, okay? So he just like powers up with like fire and stuff like that, and in the anime it works the same exact way. So he pretty much just like puts his hand into the ground and he just like powers up with fire and stuff like that as well. Alright, so the first move that we have is thunder kick, and the way this one works is you pretty much just like smack them like this, and then you teleport onto them, and then you just like smack them down into the ground like this. So that's how it looks like in the game. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so in the anime, Genos is fighting against Saitama, and that's when he uses it. Alright, so the next move that we have is speed blitz dropkick, and the way this one works is you pretty much just like dash towards them like this and then just smack them into the ground. So in the anime, it works the exact same way. So as you guys can see, Genos is fighting against Saitama. He dashes towards Saitama like this and he misses. Alright, so the next move that we got is flame wave cannon, and for this one, you pretty much just charge up a cannon fire thing out of your hand like this. It looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And in the anime, as you guys can see, Genos is using this against Saitama once again, but Saitama obviously dodges out of it like that. And last but not least, we have the incinerates. So the way this one works is you pretty much just like bring both of your hands together like this, and you bring like a big fire thing out of your hands, bro. Look at this thing. This thing like literally melts the entire map. So in the anime, as you guys can see, Genos does the same exact thing. He brings his hands together and he uses an incinerate just like that. Alright, so in terms of Genos, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like his character was actually very accurate to the anime, so I'm gonna be putting him as a very accurate as well, okay? So KJ, Saitama, and Genos, very accurate so far. Alright, so the next character that we have here is Tatsumaki, and the first move that we have is crushing pull. So the way this one works is you pretty much just like pull the person towards you like this, or you could like jump up and like use like a sky version like this. So yeah, there's two variations of it. Let's check out how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Tatsumaki is actually trying to use this move, and then Saitama like grabs her hand, and then as you guys can see, Tatsumaki's about to crash out, bro. She's about to crash out. Like, I don't know what's going on, but she uses it against Saitama. Alright, so the next move that we have is Windstorm Fury, and the way this one works is you pretty much just spawn in a little tornado like that. So it's like a small tornado like that. It looks pretty cool. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Tatsumaki makes a big tornado just like this. Alright, so the next move that we got is Stone Coffin. So yeah, the Stone Coffin is pretty much this right over here. You pretty much just put a coffin like that, and then they just come out towards you, and you can like combo them up and stuff. Alright, so in terms of the Stone Coffin, it's actually not by Tatsumaki, but it's by this person right here that shares the same powers as Tatsumaki, okay? Alright, so the next move that we have is Expulsive Push, and the way this one works is you pretty much just fly around and then you just explode like this. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Tatsumaki's flying around and she goes to like explode in front of that monster right here. Alright, so moving on to Tatsumaki's ultimate mode called Berserk. This one is pretty much a big tornado once again, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think it's kind of similar to the one that we saw for like the reference of the second move called the Windstorm Fury. But anyways, let's check out the moves that we have. The first move that we got is Cosmic Strike, and the way this move works is you pretty much just summon a meteor from outer space like this, and then the meteor comes and just smacks the person like that, alright? I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Tatsumaki's fighting against a monster, and she summons a meteor from outer space, and then the meteor comes, and yeah, the guy's cooked, man. Alright, so the second move that we have is Psychic Ricochet, and the way this works is you pretty much just like do this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's kind of like a mini version of omnidirectional punch in a way, but that's how that looks like right there. And the closest reference I found from this was actually from an anime called Mob Psycho. So this is from Mob Psycho, which has the same psychic abilities and stuff. Alright, so the next move that we have is Terrible Tornado, and the way this works is you pretty much just grab the person like this, and you just like walk around with them, or not walk around, you fly around with them, and you smack them into the ground. And look at this, bro. Alright, look at this. You grab them by the skull, and then there's a huge explosion that happens with the tornado like this. Look at the tornado, bro. And that's insane. Alright, so the reference I found from this is actually from My Hero Academia, okay? So look at this, bro. I think this is like the closest one I found. It's like the same like tornado thing. So check this out. After you slam them down, look at the tornado. Alright, so last but not least, we have the Sky Snatcher. And the way this move works is you pretty much just grab the person like this, you fly around, and then you just throw them down, alright? So yeah, that right there is a Sky Snatcher. Let's see how it looks like in the anime. Alright, so in the anime, as you guys can see, Tatsumaki is like, you know, grabbing Saitama, I'm pretty sure. She's just like flying around with him. It looks pretty cool, bro. Alright, so in terms of Tatsumaki, I'm not gonna lie, she was actually pretty accurate towards the anime, bro. So I'm actually gonna be putting Tatsumaki as accurate as well. And last but not least, we have Gojo. Alright, so in terms of Gojo, like, honestly, bro, like, I don't even have to show you guys the reference, bro. Like, obviously, we have the red, and then we have our hollow purple. And, bro, these are, like, just out of the anime, bro. Like, they're just straight up out of the anime. Like, I don't even even need to show you guys the reference, man. I don't even need to show you. And then we got blue, which you pretty much just like, you know, do this. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like this is actually pretty accurate to like, you know, where it's from as well. It's from JJK and stuff like that. So honestly, like, I don't even need to show this in anime because like everybody knows it's very identical and it's very accurate, okay? So in terms of Gojo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put him as accurate as well. I know he's not from One Punch Man, but like the moves that are from JJK are pretty accurate to JJK, okay? So this right here is my official tier list on how accurate the things are in the game compared to the anime. I think Child Emperor is probably gonna be getting updated soon, and maybe his ultimate moves are gonna be like a lot better. So maybe Child Emperor might be going up a rank or something in the next time I do this, but for now, this is what we have. All right, but for now, thank you guys for watching the video all the way to the end. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.